I know there are many Japanese students that are thinking about studying in Australia. It's a very gorgeous place. But living in Japan, I know that the food culture is very different here than it is in Australia. And what I see a lot with Japanese students is they stick with their Japanese food diet when they go overseas. So students will come to Canada, where I'm from, and they'll look for the white rice and they'll look for the cup ramen, and they'll just stick to that. But if they're going to go to Australia, what can you kind of suggest that they should try out in their diet in order to stay healthy?
Okay, because I think the thing in Australia is, probably like Canada, you've still got a lot of Japanese food.
Yes, we do. So it's readily available.
Exactly. You've got futomakis like everywhere. They've got sandwich shops. You've got places which I think they've really opened up probably in the last 10 years. Even when I went to university in Sydney, we had they were selling the futomakis everywhere.
Everywhere.
So they're everywhere. So you can do that, but again, there's so much stuff to try out in Australia. We've got amazing seafood in Australia, fish, and probably more than Canada, I'd say.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of amazing seafood. I mean, great sushi. I have to say the sushi's great there as well because of the sashimi's great, but the fish is amazing. The variety of fruit you get. Because it's tropical, you get things like, we call them pawpaw papaya, they call here.
Oh, okay.
Mangoes, passion fruits.
Yeah, so fruit they're not used to trying.
Exactly.
They should definitely try out those
I would
things.
definully try out juice bars in Australia. Because,
because
juice bars, right? Here what they have is everything's kind of blended in the blender.
Right.
Whereas in Australia they'll juice completely fresh, which is great.
Yeah.
So I really recommend trying out juice bar. You can do great smoothies. They'll do amazing smoothies as well, juice bars. The salad bars are great too. They've got these little places all over. If you don't have time, called sumo salad.
Okay.
Japanese
so it's kind of like a fast food, but a salad.
Yeah, exactly. Salad. You get different salads
lovely.
which have got a really good balance and stuff. There's a really great nutritionist who actually organises the nutrition balance of the salads. So there's a lot of stuff you can even do. Even if you're going to like a food hall and stuff, you can still eat healthily as well.
That's good to know for students who are always on the run and don't have much time to sit down and cook a meal.
Because you've got no time, right?
Yeah.
So they have a lot of that, so a lot of takeaways, and they have healthy takeaway as well.
Oh, that's great.
So it's not just the junk food, the fast food, you can also find healthy takeaway, which I think is really great as well. And there's a lot of other influences too, like Vietnamese food, Thai food, as well.
All around the world. Yeah. Oh, very
so it's very sort of multicultural.
What do you think are the mediocre, I was trying to think of the English word for this and I couldn't think of it, so I'll just go with Japanese, the mediocre of going to study in Australia for Japanese students who are trying to decide which country they should go to. Why do you think Australia is a good
I think
choice
Australia is great. I mean, there's so many reasons why. I think the lifestyle is fantastic as well. It's not just study. You go there to study. You've got incredible, no matter where you are, even in the city, you can go and surf in the morning. If you love surfing, you go for a swim in the morning, go for a run in the morning, go to the gym in the morning, then you can go to school and study. Where if you finished your classes for the day, you can go to the beach or you can go to a park, you can have a barbecue. I mean, the nature and the lifestyle is great. And it's warm. It's really warm.
Nice.
It doesn't
Beach
snow.
weather.
Beach weather in Sydney. It can be beautiful weather. So I think you've got the lifestyle, you've got the friendliness and openness of the people, I think. Australians are known to be, it's a very casual, laid-back society. So everyone's really, really friendly. I think it's fairly safe compared to US.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Well, Japan, of course, is super,
It's so safe, so it's hard to say that anywhere else is safe when you're talking about
exactly.
Japanese people.
As a woman, you can walk around anywhere at 5 in the morning, and or 4 in the morning, it's fine. Those fans. I would also say that there's no time difference.
Oh,
that's a huge one.
Oh my God, I did not think of that.
Because you've got 1 hour difference. So if you want to be in contact with family,
it's easy.
Or it's so easy to be on Skype or to communicate.
I never considered that. It was so hard for me being from Canada. It's completely different. It's so hard for me to contact people.
Especially going, I know, and especially contact, but not even just getting there, right? For the first few days,
right.
jet lag,
you feel horrible. you lose a whole week.
Completely, and then you're in this foggy haze. But it's so easy. Then you can basically fly down at night, arrive in the morning. You're in the same time zone. You can go straight away, exactly, which makes such a big difference. And I think also the environment really encourages some great schools at the moment in Australia, and the English, I mean, everyone says, well, isn't the English accent really strong? But it's not really. Some people have a strong accent, but on average it's not that bad.
Well, you sound very similar to me, actually. I was kind of surprised,
I mean, I think everybody hears it's from the movies. It's like Crocodile Dundee.
Totally, and that's the image they have of Australia, but it's really not that different then.
It's not, I mean, especially in the big cities.
Right,
I mean, if you go into the country...
Of course, just like in Japan, like Osaka then. Or
exactly.
like you have people with a really really strong accent, just a subtle one as well. So
in big cities, they don't have that. You know, mon doi, choose doi. Everyone
right.
Not everyone speaks like that. Oh. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
But I think that's a big thing. But I think in general, it's everything put together. The foods really have a great lifestyle, beautiful weather, the animals.
Oh my God!
If you love koalas and
I want to go so bad.
But also just living in another culture, I think it's. You know, I mean, even as a kid traveling, I think it's one of the most amazing learning experiences you can ever do. And being an exchange student, I think is something. And I would really advise people when they go to Australia. It's so easy to stick with like all Japanese or share a house with all Japanese, and you know it's great, it's lovely, but you're not going to really get that challenge, or you won't learn as much English as you could if you live with maybe Australians or in a very Australian environment. And it's difficult in the beginning. It's not easy, especially when you can't
communicate. That's the fun part, though.
Exactly.
You have great stories to tell later.
I know, seriously, I know. And this is the stuff you always remember, right?
Exactly.
Never forget. And that's the stuff I think where you really kind of learn and grow. And
yeah, I agree.